What is the point of order, Honourable Duale?
Because you have seen Honourable Passaris. She's carrying a ransack. She's carrying a big bag on her back. And I don't know whether such a time, how they allowed her. We are not safe here, Mr. Speaker. So she needs to show that bag. It's like somebody going on a safari. It's not a lady's handbag, but that's not a lady's handbag.
What kind of, what is it?
Can you show the handbag?
Honourable Passaris, what is?
Now where is the handbag? Show the handbag.
Mr. Speaker, I don't know what is it with the majority leader. He seems to be so observant with everything that I do, from the thermos now to my handbag. I have a problem with my back. I have a slip disc, and my doctor has advised that I balance the weight on my back, so I'm carrying a backpack. And I've gone through the surgeons of arms. They've checked my bag, and I want to tell the majority leader that my handbag is private, and he's not in security, so I won't allow him to check what's inside my bag. But I think we should trust the surgeons.
He's not demanding to check. He doesn't do it. It is done by the...
No, the surgeons of arms have checked my bag, and I explained to them that I have a problem with my back, so I'm carrying a backpack to balance the weight.
Perfect. That's sufficient explanation. If the sergeant at arms is satisfied that what you are carrying is not a weapon of mass destruction, I think that's good enough. Honourable Bandi.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Speaker, you have already made a ruling, but the explanation given by Honourable Passaris makes a lot of sense, because it appears it is a health issue case. But Mr. Speaker, I think we need to be clear on what kind of bags that we should carry to this house. We know ladies' bags is allowed, but when you start carrying rucksack, we will. One time I will come with a heavy bag on my head, and Mr. Speaker, we need to be clear on which type of bags are admissible in the house, and I think it is a lady's bag, or a man's wallet, or what do we call it? But carrying bags, will soon start bringing to this house huge bags on our heads, and some will come with kiondos, Mr. Speaker. I think it will be a mess, so we need to be clear on what bags are admissible. Thank you.
No, let's not go there. Honourable Yamai, what is...
No. Thank you, Honourable Speaker. You know, when Honourable Passaris was walking in, Honourable Speaker, I observed the Honourable Duale. And he observed her from the time that she entered all the way to the time that she sat. So it is important, Honourable Speaker, that Duale tells this House whether she was focusing on the bag or she was focusing on the Honourable Passaris. Thank you, Honourable Speaker.
Member for Super North, what is your intervention?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I hope you are not threatened by the said carriage.
No, Mr. Speaker, I cannot be threatened by this bag. It's actually a very beautiful bag. I was actually asking if she can give me one. But now that it's a health one, I cannot ask. My only concern, Mr. Speaker, was first of all the issue about Honourable Duale. It did not even take him a minute. At least it took me a while to even notice she had a bag, and she's sitting next to me. But for Duale, Honourable Duale, 1 second and he has already noticed. I think it is true he was noticing on Honourable Passaris. But other than that, I think really what is more concerning for me and worrisome is what Honourable Mbadi is saying. That now in this parliament we want to also give bags a gender. There is a woman bag and a female bag, Mr. Speaker. He's saying that we must now determine which ones are being carried, rucksacks. Is there a rucksack that is feminine and masculine? So if that is the case, can they give me the gender of this bag? Is it a man bag or a woman bag, Mr. Speaker? No. Now they even want to take over the bags from us, Mr. Speaker. This one is for a woman. It's actually, the way I'm seeing it, is a Louis Vuitton. These ones do not even know brands. You have to just get from River Road. Leave my sister alone.
Is there a problem?
Well, Honourable Millie, you see, Honourable Millie, you know, you can hear the member behind you. He's a fairly experienced member, so he's trying to advise. He's a veteran of some of those things. So, Honorable Ajala, you wanted to explain something to her, is it?
Mr. Speaker, my worry is this in two ways. One is that it might be carrying the currencies that they have been hiding in houses. Now they want to transfer them to the banks, or it might be carrying a grenade with the Speaker. So we are not safe.
No, the Sergeant at Arms has checked and found that you are safe. So, Honorable Ajala, you are safe. I'm also informed that the Honorable Esther Passaris is not a harmful person. Honorable Sankok, you also want to weigh in on this one?
Honorable Speaker, thank you very much. Honorable Speaker, but Honorable Millie have shown us this bag. This bag is not actually a handbag. It's not supposed to be a lady's bag. And you know, Honorable Speaker, we are feeling threatened. And when Honorable Duale observed the lady, he was not admiring the lady. We are, you know, he come from the northern Kenya, where a lot of risks are there. So he was actually trying to protect members of this house. Honorable Speaker, and if Honorable Passaris is a threat to this house, we can call in Songo.
Well, I think that now that was a light moment. Remember, let's now let's now get on to business. Next order. Already been read out? Yeah, leader of majority.
So, Speaker, based on what has happened, I can see the ladies are very jealous. The other ladies, including Millie and Rachel. So from now, I will have a timetable. I will be seeing each lady from the time she enters in future, because they are jealousy of Esther Passaris. So please, if you want me to observe you from the beginning, carry a bag. Make sure you register your name in my office. No, you carry a bag. Yes, and you carry a bag.